Today we see about working of institutions. That means constitutional reform activities all. Mainly first one democracy. What is mean by democracy? Democracy means rule of the people. மக்களே தேர்ந்தெடுக்கப்பட்ட ஆட்சி தான் டெமோக்ரஸின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. பீப்புள் ஒன்லி டேக் டெசிஷன் டு செலக்ட் லீடர்ஸ். இங்கே தலைவர்களை தேர்ந்தெடுக்கிறவங்க மக்கள் தான். எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஃபஸ்ட்டு பிரைம் மினிஸ்டர். Our first Prime Minister was Jawaharlal Nehru, sworn as Prime Minister January 26, 1950. That people only selected that leader. Similarly, our Honorable current Prime Minister Narendra Modi also selected by people only. Okay, then August 13, 1990, important one, Government of India issued an first order called Office Memorandum. முதலா ஒரு ஆர்டரை ரிலீஸ் பண்ணாங்க. அதுதான் கவர்மெண்ட் ஆர்டர். அது அஃபிஷியலாக அனௌன்ஸ் பண்ணதால் அது பேர் ஆஃபீஸ் மெமரண்டம்னு ஆச்சு. அதுதான் ஃபஸ்ட்டு கவர்மெண்ட் ஆஃப் இந்தியா இஷ்யூட் அன் ஆர்டர் கால்ட் அஸ் ஆஃபீஸ் மெமரண்டம் இன் August 13, 1990. That main order consists of for reservation of other backward classes, particularly education and government posts, mainly civil services. They giving 27% reservation for that civil service post. First point democracy, second point office order, that is August 13, 1990. How much percentage? 27%. For what purpose? For reservation of other backward classes. Okay students, then we see about second backward class commission, that is called Mandal Commission, formed by government at the year 1979 under BP Mandal, popularly known as Mandal Commission, because it only give 27% reservation. Already நம்ம பார்த்தோம் the given 27% reservation. For what purpose? For jobs, mainly socially and economically backward class peoples, that is called cbse. In year 1980 that committee submitted the report. Then parliament. What is mean by parliament? It consists of president, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha. Three factors it included. Mainly Lok Sabha is called lower houses of the people and Rajya Sabha is the upper houses of the people. In Lok Sabha example MLA, Rajya Sabha example MP. Okay, then note, Prime Minister support the majority of Lok Sabha members. Then sure question, Lok Sabha having more powers in money matters. Then delay only takes 14 days to pass one bill. எந்த பில்லாக இருந்தாலும் லோக்சபா தான் அதை பாஸ் பண்ணும். அதுக்கு தான் அதிகமான பவர் இருக்குது. அது 14 days தான் டைம் எடுத்துக்கும். The asking one mark also. How many days it takes? 14 days Lok Sabha can take. Okay students. Then decision makers, முடிவு எடுக்கிறவங்க. யார் முடிவு எடுக்கிறாங்க? ஃபஸ்ட்டு the taken decisions. That is president only taking first decision. He is called head of the state. He giving address speech in parliament and first highest formal authority in our country India. First one is president. Next one is prime minister. அடுத்ததா வரவர் prime minister is the real head of the government and he only taking decisions in all government exercise duties and powers. Okay, prime minister taking decision also in conducting cabinet meetings, that is minister meetings. Our first prime minister already see Jawaharlal Nehru. Our current honorable prime minister Narendra Modi. Okay students, need for political institutions. எதுக்காக இதெல்லாம் தேவைப்படுது? For it giving security to citizens by means of police forces and laws. ஓகே, இது நம்மளுக்கு சுதந்திரம் மட்டும் இல்லை, நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு பாதுகாப்பையும் அளிக்குது. அது மெயின்ஸாக எது மூலயமா? போலீஸ் அண்ட் லாஸ் டியூட்டிஸ் பை மீன்ஸ் ஆஃப் கோர்ட். தென் ப்ரொவைடிங் ஃபெசிலிட்டிஸ் ஃபார் ஹெல்த் எஜுகேஷன் பை பாப்புலர் ஸ்கீம்ஸ். நிறைய ஸ்கீம்ஸ்லாம் கொண்டு வராங்க கவர்மெண்ட். எதுக்காக? ஃபார் ப்ரொமோட்டிங் ஹெல்த் வெல்ஃபேர் அண்ட் எஜுகேஷன். தென் கலெக்டிங் டாக்ஸஸ் அண்ட் ஸ்பெண்ட் தட் மணி ஃபார் பீப்புள் வெல்ஃபேர் அண்ட் அட்மினிஸ்ட்ரேட்டிவ் ப்ரோக்ராம்ஸ். Then for people welfare, the taking decisions. Example, Prime Minister and other cabinet ministers taking important policy related decisions for public welfare. Then Supreme Court solving the problems of peoples, citizens and governments. All problems related, they coming to court only. Example, divorce related problems, dowry related problems. Okay, any problem, court only solving. So they only taking decisions. These are the things we need political institutions. Then need of parliament. They only making laws in country and control all exercises given by government. Then controls money values all over India. Example, 500 rupees, 2000 rupees, newly introduced rupees at all, controlled by them only. Then parliament is the final authority for making laws. New laws also, then older laws also, all related. They only taking decision, is the highest forum of discussion and public issues and any problem of country. Example, international issues also they only solving. Nowadays COVID problems international issue. Okay, they only taking decision for people welfare, mainly supporting people health. Then Lok Sabha means people, Lok means people, Sabha means Ministers Council of Meetings. Then SCBC, socially and economically backward class peoples, that is the abbreviation SCBC, that is the main term. And powers of president, that is important 5 marks they asking in questions. First president Rajendra Prasad, now current our honorable president Draupadi Murmu, first woman tribal leader. Okay, what are the powers of president? First point, he appoints prime minister and other members of council of ministers. அவர்தான் appointment பண்றார் prime minister, and he appoints governor of states, chief justice and other judges of supreme court and high court. எல்லாரும் இது அப்பாயின்மெண்ட் பண்ணுறது யார்? பிரசிடென்ட் தான். ஹி கிவிங் அட்ரஸ் ஸ்பீச் அட் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் செக்ஷன் ஆஃப் பார்லிமெண்ட். ஃபஸ்ட்டு மீட்டிங்கோட இன்ட்ரோடக்ஷன் கொடுக்குறவர் பிரசிடென்ட் மட்டும்தான். ஹி ஒன்லி மேக்ஸ் லாஸ் அண்ட் பாஸ் பில் இன் ஏ பார்லிமெண்ட் அண்ட் கிவ் அப்ரூவல் ஆல்சோ. அவர் தான் ஒரு லாவை மேக் பண்ணி அதை பாஸ் பண்ணுறார், எல்லாருக்கும் சென்ட் பண்ணுறார். Then he is the commander of military force, not only military, the three forces, army, navy and air force. He only controller of all these forces. Okay, sure question. He only having power to grant pardons from punishment. ஏதாவது தப்பு செஞ்சவங்களுக்கு தண்டனையிலேருந்து ரிமூவ் பண்ணுற அதிகாரம் யார்கிட்ட இருக்குது? பிரசிடென்ட் கிட்ட மட்டும்தான் இருக்குது. He only having that power, that to grant pardons from punishments. Even death sentence was given in court also, he able to reduce to another form. That is the powers of president. Then what are the powers of prime minister? Our first prime minister we already seen, Jawaharlal Nehru. Then first woman prime minister, Nehru's daughter only, Indira Gandhi, so as first woman prime minister. Then current our honorable prime minister Narendra Modi from Gujarat, he served from 2014 to present day. Then he is the head of the cabinet and appoint other council ministers. He supervise the works of various ministers. எல்லா ஒர்க்கையும் கண்காணிக்கிறவர் யாருன்னா பிரைம் மினிஸ்டர் தான். Prime Minister is the leader of the nation. He taking all decisions for improving our country level, solving people's problems. Example, our COVID related issues, problems at all, taking important decision by our Prime Minister only. He introduced popular schemes for various people welfare, bank schemes, okay, international schemes, all taken main decision by Prime Minister only. He only head for international conference meetings. That is very important. Example, SARC meeting. Okay, any conference meeting he only head. For that meeting purpose, he only conductor and organizer and all related decisions that are taken by him only. He is the these are the powers of our Prime Minister. Then finally judiciary. What is mean by judiciary? That is the courts. 3 types of courts there: Supreme Court, High Court and District Court. Supreme Court only one there in Delhi, that is a top level court. Then High Court. High Court is 28 states present. High Court there, the middle level. Then District Court is bottom level. Okay, bottom level court is called District Court. These are solving people's problem by means of creating effective laws to the people. Okay, thank you students.